Welcome to my channel, Book 2 Fluent. Have you ever tried to speak English, but your mind suddenly became empty? You knew the words, you understood the sentence, but when it was time to speak, everything disappeared. Today, I will show you how to think and speak in English, step by step, even if you are a complete beginner. Stay with me till the end, because one simple habit can change the way your brain uses English forever. Chapter 1. The real problem is not English. It is translation. Have you ever tried to speak English and suddenly your mind became empty? You knew the word before. You heard the sentence before. You even understood English when someone else was speaking. But when it was your turn to speak, your brain stopped. Your mouth became silent. Your heart started beating fast. You see, Evan. And inside your mind, one question came again and again. Why can I understand English, but I cannot speak English? My dear learner, this problem is very common. You are not alone. Many English learners feel the same pain every day. They study grammar. They learn vocabulary. They watch English videos. They listen to English teachers, analysts. But when real speaking time comes, they freeze. They feel nervous. They feel slow. They feel like English is hiding somewhere inside their brain. But the truth is very important. The real problem is not always English. The real problem is translation. When you want to speak, what happens inside your mind? First, you think in your own language. Then you try to change that thought into English. Then you search for the correct word. Then you worry about grammar. Then you think, is this sentence right or wrong? Then you feel afraid that people will laugh. And before you speak, the moment is gone. The other person is already waiting. The conversation is moving. Your confidence is falling. This is why speaking feels difficult. Your brain is not using a short road. Your brain is using a very long road. First, mother language. Then translation, then grammar checking, then fear, then silence. This long road makes you slow. This long road makes you tired. This long road makes you believe that you are weak in English. But listen carefully. You are not slow. Your method is slow. This is the powerful truth that many learners never hear. You do not need to translate every sentence to speak English. Fluent speakers do not translate word by word. When they see water, they think water. When they feel hungry, they think, I am hungry. When they want to go outside, they think, I want to go outside. They do not first think in another language and then change it into English. Their brain connects the meaning directly with English. This is what you also need to practice. You need to train your brain to connect English with real life, not with translation only, not with grammar fear only, not with memorized rules only. Real English speaking begins when English becomes connected to your eyes, your actions, your feelings, and your daily life. For example, when you wake up in the morning, do not wait for a lesson. Just think, I am awake. When you sit on your bed, think, I am sitting. When you drink water, think, I am drinking water. When you look at your phone, think, this is my phone. These sentences look very small, but they are not small. They are the beginning of real speaking. They teach your brain to stop translating and start connecting. Every small English thought becomes a small bridge. One bridge connects your action to English. Another bridge connects your feeling to English. Another bridge connects your room, your food, your phone, your family, and your daily routine to English. Slowly, your brain starts saying, English is not only a subject. English is part of my life. Many learners make one mistake. They think they must speak big English from the beginning. They want long sentences. They want perfect grammar. They want strong vocabulary. They want to sound like native speakers immediately. But this pressure stops them. They become afraid before they even start. My dear learner, do not do this to yourself. A child does not start speaking with perfect sentences. A child starts with small words, small sounds, and small meanings. Then slowly, those small words become sentences. Your English journey can also begin like that. You do not need to impress anyone today. You only need to train your mind today. You only need to build the habit of thinking in simple English. And here is the moment you must remember. If you keep translating, you will always feel late in conversation. But if you start thinking small thoughts in English, your speaking will become faster step by step. You will not become fluent in one day, but you will become freer every day. You will feel less fear. You will find words more quickly. You will start speaking without waiting for perfect sentences. This is the first secret of thinking and speaking in English. Stop trying to translate your whole world. Start naming your world in English. Start feeling your world in English. Start living small moments in English. Because when your mind starts thinking in English, your mouth slowly starts speaking in English. And this is where your real fluency journey begins. Chapter 2. Start with small English thought. Now that you understand the real problem, let us take the first simple step. Do not try to think in big English. Do not try to make long sentences in your mind. Do not try to sound perfect from the first day. This is where many beginners lose confidence. A true person. They close their eyes and say, "Okay, now I will think in English." Then suddenly they try to think about life, dreams, future, success, problems, family, and feelings in perfect English. After 2 minutes, their brain becomes tired. Then they say, "I cannot think in English." But the truth is, they started too big. Thinking in English does not begin with difficult thoughts. It begins with small, clear, daily thoughts. Start with the things around you. Look at your room and name what you see. Chair, table, door, window, phone, book, water. These are not just words. These are the first keys to your English mind. When you look at your phone, do not translate. Just think, phone. Then make it a little bigger. This is my phone. Then make it connected to your action. I am using my phone. This is how your brain starts building a direct road to English. You are not forcing English from a textbook. You are bringing English into your real life. When you wake up, say inside your mind, "I am awake." When you stand up, think, "I am standing." When you wash your face, think, "I am washing my face." When you drink tea, think, "I am drinking tea." When you leave your room, think, "I am going outside." These sentences may look very simple, but they are powerful. They train your brain to use English at the exact moment of life. This is important because speaking is not only about knowing words. Speaking is about using words at the right moment. And the right moment is your daily life. Your kitchen can become your English class. Your bedroom can become your English class. Your road can become your English class. Your mirror can become your English teacher. When you look in the mirror, say, "I am learning." Say, "I am improving." Say, "I can speak slowly, but I can speak." These simple sentences create confidence. They tell your brain that English is not dangerous. English is not only for exams. English is not only for people who are already fluent. English is for you, today, in your own room, with your own voice. And here is the beautiful part. Small English thoughts are easy to repeat, and what you repeat becomes natural. At first you may feel strange. You may forget. You may think in your own language again. That is okay. Do not fight your brain. Just gently bring it back to English. If you see water, think, water. If you feel hungry, think, I am hungry. If you feel tired, think, I am tired. If you are happy, think, I feel happy. Slowly your brain will understand. When I see something, I can name it in English. When I feel something, I can express it in English. When I do something, I can describe it in English. This is the secret of small thoughts. They look small from the outside, but they open a big door inside your mind. One small thought becomes one small sentence. One small sentence becomes one spoken line. One spoken line becomes confidence. And confidence becomes fluency. So today, do not wait for a perfect English moment. Create one. Look around you. Pick one thing. Name it in English. Make one sentence. Then speak it softly. This is how you begin. This is how English enters your day. And in the next chapter, we will take these small thoughts and turn them into real speaking. Because English becomes alive when it leaves your mind and comes out through your mouth. Chapter 3. Speak your thoughts before they disappear. Now you have started building small English thoughts in your mind. You can look at your room and think, this is my chair. You can drink water and think, I am drinking water. You can wake up and think, I am awake. This is a beautiful beginning. But now comes the next powerful step. Do not keep every English thought locked inside your mind. Speak it. Say it softly. Say it slowly. Say it even if your voice shakes a little. Because English becomes stronger when it comes out of your mouth. Many learners think English silently for many months, but when they try to speak, their mouth still feels heavy. Why? Because the mind practiced, but the mouth did not practice. Your brain may understand the sentence, but your tongue also needs training. Your lips also need training. Your voice also needs training. Speaking is not only a thinking skill, speaking is a body skill too. Think about a singer. A singer does not only read songs silently. A singer opens the mouth and practices again and again. Think about a player. A player does not only watch the game. A player moves, runs, falls, and practices. English speaking is also like this. You cannot become a confident speaker by only keeping English in your head. You must move English from your mind to your mouth. And the best way to start is very simple. Speak your small thoughts before they disappear. When you think, I am learning English, say it. When you think, I am tired, say it. When you think, this is difficult, say it. When you think, I can try again, say it. Do not wait for a perfect sentence. Do not wait for a perfect mood. Do not wait for a perfect teacher. Your own voice is your first speaking teacher. Many beginners are afraid to speak because they think someone will judge them. But here is the truth. You can begin alone. You can speak in your room. You can speak in front of the mirror. You can speak while walking. You can speak while cooking. You can speak while getting ready. This is not strange. This is training. At first, it may feel funny. You may smile at yourself. You may feel shy even when nobody is watching. But after a few days, it becomes normal. Your voice becomes familiar with English. Your mouth becomes comfortable with English sounds. Your mind starts believing, I can speak. I do not need permission. I do not need a perfect audience. I can practice right here. Let me give you a very simple method. Use the 5-second speaking rule. When an English thought comes into your mind, speak it within 5 seconds. Do not give fear enough time to stop you. For example, you wake up and think, I am awake. Speak it immediately. You open your book and think, I am reading. Speak it immediately. You make a mistake and think, I made a mistake. Speak it immediately. Then add one more sentence. But I am learning. This little rule is powerful because fear becomes stronger when you wait too long. If you wait, your mind starts asking too many questions. Is this correct? Is my pronunciation good? What if I sound stupid? But when you speak quickly, you train your brain to act before fear becomes big. And remember this line deeply. Do not wait for confidence to speak. Speak and confidence will come. Many learners say, I will speak when I become confident. But confidence does not come before action. Confidence comes after action. Confidence comes after one small sentence. Then another small sentence. Then another small sentence. At first, your voice may be low. Later, it becomes stronger. At first, your sentence may be broken. Later, it becomes smoother. At first, you may stop many times. Later, words come faster. This is not magic. This is practice. This is how every speaker grows. You can also use mirror speaking. Stand in front of the mirror and talk to the person you see. Say, I am learning English. Say, today I will speak a little more. Say, I am not perfect, but I am improving. These sentences are simple, but they change your feeling. They make English emotional. They make English personal. They make English part of your identity. You are not just repeating words. You are telling yourself a new story. You are saying, I am becoming a speaker. So today, take one thought and speak it. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today. Say one sentence about what you are doing. Say one sentence about how you feel. Say one sentence about what you want. This is how silent English becomes living English. This is how your mind and mouth become friends. And when you start speaking your thoughts, the next step becomes easier. Now you need to learn how to build those small sentences into longer, clearer sentences without fear. That is where your English will begin to grow like blocks, one sentence at a time. Chapter 4. Build sentences like blocks. Now you have learned something very important. You learned that English should not stay only inside your mind. You learned to speak your small thoughts before they disappear. You learned to say simple sentences like, I am learning English. I am drinking water. I feel tired. And I can try again. This is already a big step. But now many learners ask a new question. How can I speak longer sentences? How can I explain my thoughts clearly? How can I talk more without stopping again and again? My dear learner, the answer is simple. Do not try to jump from one small sentence to a perfect long sentence. Build your sentence like blocks. Think about a child building a small house with blocks. The child does not throw all the blocks together and hope a house appears. The child puts one block first, then another block, then another block. Slowly, the house becomes bigger. English sentences work the same way. You start with one simple sentence. Then you add time. Then you add place. Then you add reason. Then you add feeling. Slowly, your short sentence becomes a clear and beautiful sentence. You do not need to force yourself. You only need to grow the sentence step by step. For example, start with this small sentence. I am learning English. This is good. This is clear. Now add time. I am learning English today. Now add reason. I am learning English today because I want to speak confidently. Now add feeling. I am learning English today because I want to speak confidently and I feel proud of myself. Look at this. You did not start with a difficult sentence. You started with a small sentence and slowly made it bigger. This is the secret. You do not need big English. You need growing English. Let us try another example from daily life. Start with I am going, then add place. I am going to the market. Then add purpose. I am going to the market to buy vegetables. Then add reason. I am going to the market to buy vegetables because my family needs food. Now you are speaking more. You are explaining more, but you are not confused because you built the sentence slowly. This method is very good for beginners because it removes pressure. You are not trying to speak like a native speaker in 1 second. You are learning how to expand your own simple thought. You can use this method with feelings too. Start with, I am nervous. Then add why. I am nervous because I want to speak English. Then add hope. I am nervous because I want to speak English, but I am still trying. Then add strength. I am nervous because I want to speak English, but I am still trying because I know practice will help me. This kind of sentence is not only English practice, it is confidence practice. You are teaching your mind to express fear, hope, and courage in English. But here is something very important. Do not stop every sentence to check grammar in your head. Grammar is important, yes, but if you check every word while speaking, your speaking will become slow and broken. First, let the sentence come out. Later, you can improve it. Speak first, improve later. This does not mean grammar is useless. It means speaking needs movement. Your mouth needs practice. Your brain needs speed. Your confidence needs freedom. If you wait for perfect grammar every time, your voice will stay locked. When you practice today, choose one small sentence and grow it. Say, I am studying. Then say, I am studying English. Then say, I am studying English at home. Then say, I am studying English at home because I want to speak better. This is enough. This is real progress. Do not think it is small. Every sentence you build is a step toward fluency. Every block you place makes your English house stronger. And slowly, something beautiful will happen. You will not only say small sentences. You will explain your day. You will share your feelings. You will tell small stories. You will answer questions with more confidence. You will stop feeling that English is a wall. You will start feeling that English is a road. One word becomes one sentence. One sentence becomes one thought. One thought becomes one conversation. This is how you grow. This is how you think and speak in English. And now, when you know how to build sentences, the final step is to make this practice part of your daily life, so English does not come only sometimes. English becomes your daily habit. Chapter 5. Make English your daily thinking habit. Now you have learned the full path. First, you learned that translation makes speaking slow. Then you learn to start with small English thoughts. Then you learn to speak those thoughts before they disappear. Then you learn to build sentences like blocks. But now comes the most important part. If you do this only one time, your English will not change deeply. If you practice only when you feel motivated, your English will move slowly. If you wait for a perfect day, a perfect mood, or a perfect teacher, you may keep waiting for many years. Real English speaking becomes strong when English becomes your daily thinking habit. Many learners think fluency comes from one big secret. They search for a magic method. They watch one video, then another video, then another video. They collect tips, but they do not repeat one simple habit every day. My dear learner, this is where everything changes. You do not need 1,000 methods. You need one small routine that you can repeat. Because your brain does not change from pressure. Your brain changes from repetition. When you think in English a little every day, your mind starts building a new road. At first, that road is weak. It feels slow. It feels strange. Sometimes you forget. Sometimes you go back to your own language. But when you return again and again, the road becomes stronger. One day, English starts coming faster because your brain has practiced the same path many times. Start your day with 3 simple English thoughts. When you wake up, say in your mind, "Today is a new day." Then say, "I will learn English today." Then say, "I will speak one small sentence." These 3 thoughts take less than 1 minute. But they give your brain a direction. They tell your mind, English is part of my day. Then during the day, describe 3 actions. When you drink tea, say, I am drinking tea. When you walk outside, say, I am walking outside. When you use your phone, say, I am using my phone. Do not make it difficult. Do not make it heavy. Make it normal. Make English part of your simple life. In the evening, speak 3 sentences about your day. You can say, Today I worked. Today I felt tired. Today I practiced English. If you want to make them bigger, use the block method. Say, Today I practiced English at home because I want to speak better. Say, I felt tired, but I still learned 1 sentence. Say, I made a mistake, but I did not stop. These sentences are not only English practice. They are a daily record of your courage. They remind you that you are moving forward even when progress feels small. Before sleeping, say 1 positive sentence in English. Say, I am improving every day. Say, my English is getting better. Say, I can think and speak in English. This may sound simple, but it is powerful because the last words you say to yourself can shape your feeling. Many learners sleep with fear. They think, I cannot speak. My English is weak. Other people are better than me. But from today, change that story. Let your mind hear a new message. Let your mind sleep with hope. Let English become connected with confidence, not fear. And remember this deeply. Mistakes are not your enemies. Broken sentences are not your shame. Slow speaking is not failure. Every mistake is proof that you are trying. Every small sentence is a step. Every English thought is a little victory. Many people stay silent because they want to be perfect, but you are different. You are choosing practice. You are choosing courage. You are choosing growth. You are teaching your brain that English is not a dangerous place. English is your new space. English is your new voice. English is your new habit. One day, you will notice a beautiful change. You will see something and the English word will come quickly. You will feel something and a simple sentence will appear naturally. Someone will ask you a question and you will not freeze the same way. Maybe your answer will not be perfect, but it will come, and that moment will feel powerful. You will realize that fluency is not built in one lucky day. Fluency is built in many ordinary days. It is built when nobody is watching. It is built when you speak in your room. It is built when you repeat one sentence again. It is built when you continue after mistakes. So make English your daily thinking habit. Think small, speak softly, build slowly, repeat daily. This is the real path. You do not need to become perfect before you begin. You become better because you begin. You do not need a big sentence today. You need one honest sentence. You do not need fearless English today. You need brave English. And if you practice like this, your mind will stop running away from English. Your mouth will stop feeling locked. Your confidence will grow quietly. And one day, English will not feel like a subject anymore. It will feel like a voice inside you, a voice that says, I can speak, I can learn, I can grow. I am becoming fluent, one small thought at a time. If this video helped you, please subscribe to the channel and become part of our English learning family. Like this video so more learners can find it and start their journey too. And comment below, I will think and speak in English today. Your comment is not just a comment, it is a promise to yourself. Start today with one small English thought. Speak one small sentence, repeat it tomorrow, and remember, you do not need perfect English to begin. You only need courage, practice, and one brave voice. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.